Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Java series part 88. In the last video we saw queue interface. In this video we are going to discuss about set interface. We already discussed list and queue interface. There we can happily store a duplicate value. But now I have a requirement. I want to hold only unique value. Okay, I want something that can hold only unique value. Then here we have a set interface. This set interface can only hold a unique value. Here we can't store a duplicate value. Let's discuss set interface key point. Set is a child interface of collection. It is an interface that cannot contain a duplicate value. It can hold null value, but it cannot contain a duplicate value. It mainly used for store a unique value. Set don't follow any insertion order. Set interface don't contain any new method. That's why whatever collection provider we can only use those method with a set interface. So let's discuss. I have a requirement. I want to store a unique value and I don't have any requirement. It must be not preserve a insertion order and it can hold a unique value. Then I'll use a set interface. In this diagram you can see this set interface and there are several implementation classes. This set interface have a HashSet, linked HashSet, this implementation class with sorted set, navigable set. These two are interface and these two interface provide a sorting mechanism. By using these two interface we can sort our element by ascending or descending order. And for a implementation class, here we have a tree set is the implementation class for this two interface. Okay, let's discuss one by one. First we discuss HashSet. Let's discuss this HashSet. HashSet duplicate are not allowed here. If we try to insert a duplicate, we don't get any error. Just add method return a false, and that element not added in a HashSet. HashSet don't follow insertion order. Here element stored based on a hash code of object. Every object have a hash code, and this HashSet using that object hash code for storing a data. Heterogeneous objects are allowed here. Here we can happily store a heterogeneous and homogeneous object. Null insertion possible here. Here we can store a null element also. HashSet is the best choice if our frequent operation is a search operation, because here internally using a object hash code, and because that object hash code here search operation is faster than any other collection class. HashSet initial capacity is a 16th and default fill ratio is a 0.75%. HashSet have a 4 constructor. We will discuss those 4 constructor in a practical. Then here you can see HashSet. We can create this HashSet object in this way. Then you might be thinking, what is the load factor and fill ratio? Okay. So after loading, how much factor new HashSet object created? That is nothing but load factor. Here you can see it will not wait this 16 element occupied. It will, when once 75% this 16th element 75% occupied, it will create a new HashSet. Okay, it will not wait to complete total 16th element. Okay, that is nothing but 0.75%. 0.75 is nothing but 12, this 16th, this total are 16th element, and 0.7 means 12 element. Once a 12 element occupied, it will create a new HashSet and it will all copy all the HashSet element in a new HashSet and reassign this object variable. Okay, so discuss all this practically. I'll simply create here new class. Okay, let's create here class, and this class name is a part 88, and inside this class I'll create a main method. And here first we discuss a set interface. Okay, what content inside a set interface? Okay, let's open this set and press Ctrl O. Here you get all method list, and here you can see here we have a several method, but this set interface don't have their own method. You can see every method here we have a little bit arrow icon. That means this icon sign means this method came from parent interface. Okay, and you can see every method have that arrow icon. That means this set interface don't have their own method. Okay, so set interface don't have any their own method. Okay, then let's discuss first implementation class is HashSet. hash set. This is a implemented class set. Okay, we can create a generic or we can create a non-generic, but I prefer a type safety. Generic means type safe. sh equal to new hash set. Okay, here store element, I'll simply store some value sh dot add, and here we try to store a duplicate. Here we first store a, then I'll simply copy this. Okay, here 2 times added, that's why it's throwing error. Okay, let's copy and paste few more time. Okay, and here we insert b, then a, then c, then d. Okay, here we can observe, here we insert a 2 times a. Okay, first at a first index and this second third index. Okay, then try to insert one more element. Okay, I'll simply copy, paste, and here we insert a null value. Okay, null. Let's save this and print this object 𝗧𝗢𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗘𝗏, print here sh, save this, run this, and here you can see here this a, we tried to store this a 2 times, but here we don't get any error. We already discussed, when we try 2 times the same value, this add method simply return a false and that value will not add. Okay, here you can see here this all element added, and here don't follow any insertion order. Okay, here first print null, then print a, then b, then d, then e. There is no insertion order followed here. Okay, so let's check how many constructor provide this hash set. Okay, let's check this hash set. Here we have a few constructor. You can see this first one default constructor, then here second one collection. Here we can pass any other collection object inside this hash set. Then here third one we can declare initial capacity. Okay, here we already discussed all this constructor in other classes also. We can declare initially only 1000 capacity, and it will not take a time, because every time it don't want to create a new object internally and store old object in a new object. That's why we can define initially only. We can pass initially in initial capacity, and it will improve performance. Okay, then last one is the initial capacity and load factor. Okay, here you can see, here we pass the initial capacity 100 and load factor is a, we can pass 20, 50. Load factor is the 50%. Okay, once this 50% complete, then it will create a new object, and then it will assign an old object all value. It will copy old object all value in a new object and assign this variable new object address. Okay, so here we have a total 4 constructor. One is a default, second one is accepting collection, any other collection object, third one accepting initial capacity, and fourth one accepting initial capacity and load factor. Okay, we already discussed what is this load factor. So here have only this content. Let's check other method also. sh dot, here you can see, here we have some add all method, this common method. If you want to add any other, okay, I'll simply create a one more any other I'll simply create an array list string, and here we create a al equal to new array list. Okay, and here we simply store some unique value, because here we are using a add all, and if we try to insert a duplicate, then it will not insert it. Okay, al dot add, here we try to insert x, then al dot add, here we try to insert y, and then I'll insert this e, and let's check it will hold unique, or it will take this duplicate value also or not. Let's check, and here we directly pass this al. Okay, al and here you can see here add all means we can pass any other collection object here and we can add their all element. Okay, let's save and run this, and here you can see xy. Here we try again to insert e, but this one can't insert it that because this set only hold a unique value. Then few more method we have a sh, those common method. Here we have a sh. Here you can see add all, we already saw this. Then these few method those present inside the object class. Here you can see to array, we can simply use this to array and we can convert this hash set to array. Okay, if you want to convert all hash set to array, then you can use this to array method. So that's it for this video. We will see next topic in the next video. Till that, bye bye.